Hello everybody, it's Michelle Young back again with the second instalment of the Upside Down story. So the main character is called Emily, okay? In front of her stood the old oak tree that she had always loved. But this time it looked slightly different. Its gnarly branches began to look like they were moving. She looked closer, and they were moving. The trunk of the tree started to creak and untangle, revealing an opening just big enough for Emily to fit in. Without a second's thought, she jumped up and into the woody mouth of the tree. Dark and damp welcomed her. She could feel a bed of leaves below her as she crouched inside what felt like the tree's heart. Just at that moment, a twisted branch reached out towards her. It tickled her whole face, like the tree was reading her adventurous spirit with its touch. Then it began to wrap itself around her tiny waist, lifting her gently higher up into the trunk of the tree. Emily's feet now dangled below her as she struggled to see ahead in the inky darkness. Her feet dangled below her. For some strange reason, she did not feel scared. Instead, she felt excited about what the tree was doing and what it was about to show her. Without warning, Emily was suddenly tugged sharply upwards and thrown down what could only be described as an underground hole. Down and down she tumbled and spiraled until she landed with a thud on a thick carpet of cloud. Mist dusted her red wild hair that stood on end. As her emerald eyes widened, she could not believe the sight they beheld. She was upside down. Everything was upside down. Blue hues of light throbbed through the air, dancing up and down like soft ribbons twirling. This was the topsiest, turviest place that Emily could ever imagine. Her feet bounced like moonbits on the clouds below her. It looked like they were encrusted by millions of diamonds. A giant moon that sat on the horizon in front of her lit up the strange world she had landed in. Where on earth was she? Was she even on earth? Now, my task for you is to draw what Emily can see. So we know that she's upside down. Her feet are on the diamond-encrusted clouds. There's blue air swirling like ribbons around her hair. What else can she see? What else is upside down around her? Are there upside down trees, houses? Are the houses in the trees? Try to think of things that are upside down or turn things inside out. So there could nearly be, maybe rather than leaves on trees, it could be pages of books on trees. It could be planets hanging off trees or stars. You can completely use your imagination, but I would love to see the world that Emily has come into, and then I can write about it. Okay. Now, the final part of the story, goes like this. At that moment, a tiny piece of paper floated onto her feet. Emily, I have been waiting for you, it says. Now, if you look closely, I'm going to reveal why Emily is called Emily. If I turn MOE upside down, you should notice that apart from the eyes being tall, it looks the same. So MOE's name, when it's upside down, looks the same as when it's the right way up. Alright, so that's why this character is called Emily. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing your upside down words, and once I see them, I will then write the next part